We are live.
Good evening, folks. Nebraska Derby here tonight. Gonna be a little bit of a different show. Flying solo, talking. Trent's behind the scenes again. He might appear here and there. I'm gonna try to get some drivers up here tonight. Cody had decided he was going on vacation mode, and AJ had prior commitments, so you got Derek tonight, flying solo. So gonna do some things different tonight and try my best. President of the Fair Board is watering the track right now, getting ready to start for 7 o'clock. We got 3 classes, youth compacts, bone stock, and then we got 80s mix with old iron and 80s newer bone stock, and the minivan class. Because I don't think any SUVs showed up for the minivan class, but there's some minivans. If you missed out last night, for the show we had, it was still a heck of a show. We paid out. The winner took home $10,000. Jarrett Rolfe from Stanton, Nebraska. He got the Mad Dog, plus he won $8,000 in the light weld to win. And he was happy. Talked to him after the show, and he was driving a 75 Caddy, and it held up very well. I don't know the order yet. I'm still waiting on my driver's list. Fair Board's supposed to be bringing me one for tonight's class, but want to shout out to XP Derby Parts. They are a platinum sponsor for Nebraska Derby this year. They are down in Kansas. They make all kinds of derby parts. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out their website. I have some parts of theirs for sale here. Any local guys? I've sold a handful, and I've gotten a lot of feedback, positive feedback from them. Tonight we also have sponsors coming up through the scrolling of the live stream. You'll see Borgman Built Bumpers, Bosler Custom Hay and Route 35 Boutique, New Victorian Inn, the Greenhorn Bar, WRP. All of them are sponsors also. If you're interested in sponsoring anything for Nebraska Derby, get a hold of Trent. He can get you prices, etc. If any derbies across the United States are looking at getting us, contact Trent. He can direct you with all that. Look us up on Facebook under Nebraska Derby. We have a website. For those not familiar with our website, it is we got all the derbies in the state of Nebraska, plus a couple area shows of Iowa, South Dakota, etc. on there. Given the whole schedule for the year, Trent has put a lot of work into that. I'm reading the driver's list in a minute.
Yep. So youth is going to be first tonight.
So youth 90s will be first tonight. They're watering the track. Track officials are getting set. I think I'm going to have to cut out for the national anthem due to YouTube rights. But then we will be back. It looks like the youth 90s, we're going to start with 4 of them. Those that did not catch us at Border Wars and want to know more about us, we did a podcast with Hard Nosed Derby Podcasts. Check them out on Spotify and their other sites. Derek Baymiller with Hard Nosed Derby Podcast. He is a phenomenal fella. We took time, went down to the local bar here in town at Border Wars, and we talked about the history of Nebraska Derby. So how it got started a few years ago, and what we're evolving to and what we're hoping to do. And if you guys missed out last night, Rob made a big announcement for Border Wars 2024. It's not going to be held here in Stanton. It's going to be held in Adel, Iowa, central Iowa. And there's going to be a twist coming. We're doing light weld, compact, and bone stock. I think the compact and bone stock are going to be limited to 4 from each state, because they're going to be kind of filler classes, but the light weld's still going to be open to the 20 cars per state, just like it's been in the past. If your state wins, automatically $1,000 in your pocket, plus the pay down on the show. It's right there by Des Moines, Iowa, right off the interstate, very accessible, hotels, food, you name it. We wanted to go more central location, so we picked Iowa, so hopefully we can pull more states in. It's open to any state in the United States, but It's been primarily Midwest states, but we are hoping we can get 20 drivers from every state for that light weld. If you've missed the last couple years of it, it has been a heck of a show. And look us up on YouTube. We can go back and you can stream it, watch it. I mean, I think we have over 20,000 views on some of them shows. The action, I mean, them heats were just as crazy as the feature. Because if you know Rob Baker and R&R, he doesn't put up with sandbagging. So if you got pink flag for sandbagging, you automatically lost your $1,000. And that was part of the Border Wars deal. So check it out on Facebook. The interview with Rob Baker yesterday, he announced it, talking about his point series, Hell Week. Arlington unfortunately got canceled, rained out the other night because they had like 4 inches of rain in a short amount of time, and there was a foot of water sitting on the track. Was okay, but it was the grounds. They couldn't park everyone was the problem. We're going to keep following Rob on Hell Week point series. I believe Brennan Borgman's leading it right now from Stanton, Nebraska. As what I heard last night, he is ahead. We're going to keep following that. Check out. We also are in the works of another deal coming up, maybe in September, so stay tuned for that. I can't announce anything on that yet, but hopefully trying to finalize that, and that will be huge.
Say, while we're waiting, why don't we introduce some of these youngsters? I got some interviews from earlier. Want to go ahead and play them just before they start?
Yeah,
here?
I did some interviews before the Derby of all of our youth drivers, and we got guys that are 10 years old out here derbying for their first time tonight. Trent's going to play some of them interviews.
So we'll go ahead and cut to that here, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, Derby fans. Derek down here at Stanton, Nebraska. Stanton Smackdown, Day 2. Walking around the pits, looking at all the cars going to be here tonight for the Derby action, and I caught up with one of our youth compact drivers. Who do we got here?
Emma Norton.
What'd you bring today?
A 1993 Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Is this your first Derby, or you been derbying for a while?
This is my second one.
Second. How old are you?
10.
10. 10 years old, and you're already in the Derby world. How's it make you feel?
Pretty awesome.
You nervous or anything, or you think you're going to be able to handle it out there on the track?
I think I can be able to handle it.
I'm not sure. Hopefully there's a few more cars showing up for you. Should be a good show. Appreciate you coming down, supporting the fair, supporting Nebraska Derby and everything else. Any sponsors or anyone you want to thank for helping you with this car?
Slash Cores, Battery Exchange, Iron Bugs. I think there's a couple other ones, but I don't remember.
Well, there you got it. 10 years old and going to be derbying tonight. Catch us on YouTube. Action starts at 6:45. We'll be going live for the Derby. Hope to see you there. Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
Derek down here in Stanton again. Caught up another youth driver. What's your name, sir?
Bryson,
Where are you from?
Beamer, Nebraska.
Just down the road in Beamer. What'd you bring today?
Impala.
Chevy Impala. Can you tell me how you got this car, or what got you in derby in here today?
We got it from my dad's friend, Mike Clemens.
Oh, Mike. I know Mike Clemens. He ran last night. I think his boy's running again tonight. That was nice of him. First time derbying, or you derbied before?
First time.
Are you nervous or anything?
Yeah, nervous.
Oh, I remember my first derby. I was nervous too. But it's a good time. Have fun. Appreciate you coming down. Any sponsors, anyone else you want to thank for helping you with this build?
My dad and Nate Yostin.
Yeah, family's always good. Friends helping. Goes a long ways in the derby world. Well, good luck tonight, and I hope you get some money and have a lot of fun is the key. First derby, you should have a blast. Good luck, bud. Derek here with Nebraska Derby. Caught up with the only female driver down here in Stanton. What's your name?
Mariska Makelin,
Where are you from?
Norfolk, Nebraska.
First time derby, or you've derbied before?
I've done it before.
Nervous or anything?
A little bit.
You're running the, what class you running tonight?
Junior.
So youth compacts. How old are you?
15.
15. What'd you bring today?
Justin. Oh, yeah.
91 olds. Got any sponsors?
Yeah. I got them. I got Mike's. I don't know all of them.
Ludicky Oil.
The H2O water one. Yeah. I forgot what they are called. Yeah. We got like 12.
You planning on driving to win, or you planning on driving to maybe get Mad Dog and junk some stuff?
Yeah, that one.
Driving against a few other boys here, so good luck, and thanks for coming out and supporting us in the fair.
3, 2, 1.
Derek here, caught up with I think our last youth driver for tonight. What's your name?
Talon Caldwell,
Where are you from?
Norfolk.
Is this your first time derbying?
Yes.
What kind of car did you bring today?
A 2005 Honda Accord.
You nervous?
Very.
Very. Well, hope you have fun in your first derby. You're in the money, so you're gonna at least get something. You got any sponsors you want to thank?
My grandpa and grandma. I can't think of them.
Odie and Sons, Next Gen, Justice Construction, Nerd, Ludicky Oil, and it looks like Hill Jobs Graphics. Did he sponsor all your graphics?
He made my sign and these stickers on my door.
Well, thanks for coming out and good luck, and hope you have a lot of fun. Your dad got Mad Dog last night in the class, so we'll see if you can follow up and get Mad Dog also. No? Any plan?
I'm following up to the win.
Oh, getting the win, even better. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we are back live. We are waiting on the national anthem here. They're going to do that here in just a second. So just bear with us as we have to mute for YouTube.
All right, national anthem's done. I see the youth 90s class will be first. They are lined up. For those of you who don't know, Stanton, Nebraska is up here in the northeast corner of the state of Nebraska, and we are currently in a tornado watch, and there's severe thunderstorms popping up all around us. So,
But they also got to remember, we haven't had rain in like how long?
yeah, it's
So-
been very dry here, so we're hoping the storms go around us for the Derby, but we really could use the rain, so bear with us if there's a storm that pops up, because they are currently popping up all over around us severe, and we're in tornado watch. First car coming in will be number 33, Bryson Lindstrom from Beamer, Nebraska. I think he said he was 10 years old, and speaking of the rain, here it comes. 07 in, Emmett Norton, Norfolk, Nebraska. This is his second Derby. 13M, Mariska Macklin, Norfolk, Nebraska. Number 7, Talon Colwell, Norfolk, Nebraska. This is also his first Derby.
We're okay. We're good.
And here comes the rain. So, we got 4 youth compacts and setting the payloader in, and R&R. Nope, we are going into rain delay.
All right. I guess we're going into a rain
But
delay.
anyways, I'm going to keep talking here. I got some stuff to tell you guys. So, someone asked how many heats tonight. There's 3 heats.
Over this way.
They didn't run heats yesterday because of the low car count. There was 21 derbies in the last 10 days in this area. So cars are getting used up, cars are getting burnt. I mean, can't run everywhere. Want to thank the Stanton and Hoskins Woodland Park Fire Departments, rescue squads for being out here, donating their time, equipment to be out here. Want to thank the Fair Board for all the work in this track. Dustin Lotham, he's running the payloader tonight, does a heck of a job building this track. He had 1 car go over last night just a little bit, but otherwise I think the walls are still pretty hard. This track is one of the best in the state. Holds up to mods, holds up to any class. You can drive on this track with 3 wheels all day long. If you lose a wheel, steering, whatever. We saw it last night. There was in the last heat, or last feature, Cooper Beamer from Winside, Nebraska, his steering box was locked up about a third of the way into it, and he drove almost that whole feature with no steering, and I can't remember the other car that lost a wheel too, and he drove on 3 wheels, and the track never got stuck, nothing. Some guys are running solids out here in the bigger class. Track seemed held up for that. Looks like the rain is starting to let up, so hopefully it won't be too much longer. But check us out. YouTube, Facebook, our website, the Nebraska Derby. A lot of good info on there. Feel free to message us. Yep, they're getting back into place, so hopefully we'll be starting here. For those of you who don't know, Nebraska Derby is owned by Trent Bosler, and there's 3 of us, sometimes a couple guests that speak in. Cody, Pete, AJ Anderson, and myself, Derek Bosler. We're your guys' normal announcers. I've been derbying, well, I'll tell you a little life story here. I started derbying in 2009. I'm 32 years old. I ran 2009. I didn't run a car again until 2014, so 14 through 21. I retired in 21 just because my kids were getting in my life, very busy, didn't have time, but I still like the Derby world and I appreciate it. So I got on board with Nebraska Derby and been here since, so I'm going on year 3. Officials are putting the green flag up. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Green flag. $700 to win this class. This is your youth drivers, so I believe it's 16 and under. If they are 14 and under, they got a passenger with them that's over the age of 21. So you see all 4 of them have a parent with them, I believe. We got a Honda Accord out there. We got a W body. We got a 91 or 93 Caprice wagon. Got an Impala out there. Looks like 33 lost his left front wheel to a flat, and that is Bryce Lindstrom from Beamer. The number 13M in the wagon there, that's our only female driver, Mariska. She's our only female driver. She's giving her hell. Front end, we can tell the bumper's imported. But she said she was going for Mad Dog, so. These are our youth drivers giving her heck. All four still going. Another nice hit by 13M. Here comes Emmett Norton. Here comes Talon, number 7 with a hit on the wagon. Looks like number 13's having some issues going forward. Here comes Emmett Norton.
Good hit there.
Looks like he laid over that front passenger wheel there.
There we go again.
Here comes Taylor with another hit on that same shot, same wheel. Getting really laid over. There you go, it's laid over. Emmett Norton lost his back wheel there. It's flat. Big hit by Talon. Looks like number 13M's thinking about breaking off. Here comes Emmett Norton. See what he does here. Not letting off the gas. Here he comes. Another hit. Looks like both of his back wheels have damage. Something broke loose there. It's going the opposite way. And the other one's flat. Here comes number 7. He got it refired, taking a shot on number 33. Another hit there. Telling number 13 to break off. She'll take 4th place. Mariska Macklin. Another nice hit by Emma Norton there on the driver's side. Number 7 got her refired. Here he comes. Ooh, head to head.
Side hit there.
This pays $700 to win.
And man, if you're 10 years old, $700 is a lot.
I did talk to 33 before. He got that car for free. So this is his first time. He got from a friend for free, so he don't have much into it.
But they'll sure buy him his next car if he wins.
Yes. And those of you on the YouTube live stream, feel free to send me any questions you got, any comments. Kind of doing different tonight because I'm solo, so I'm going to try a couple things different. I'm trying to get a youth driver up here after the show.
I'm running the chat behind the scenes. Where are you guys all from? Where are you at?
Shout out to Northeast Pipe and Panel, Hartington, Nebraska. They have all the panels around the fairgrounds. Get a hold of Zach Anderson up there. Find them on Facebook. Find their website. He'll get you pricing on them. They sell them all over the country. They make portable panels, gates, you name it. Just look them up on Facebook, Zach Anderson. Check out all of our streaming sponsors across our bottom of our screen there. A lot of them are local, but there is some ones that are more major that ship parts all over the world, derby parts, etc. Check out XP Derby Parts, our platinum sponsor for Nebraska Derby this year. They stepped up to the plate, gave us a good amount of money, and really thankful for them guys. They sell derby parts. I think Cody, he bought some personally for his shop, and they see what he does with them. Might be coming out next year, he said, on 03 and newer. We'll see. Swing and a miss there. All three still moving. All three still first-time drivers. Looks like 33 lost his front wheel now. He's on bare rim, so hopefully he can get him around a little better. Gets a hit on 07 on Emmett Norton. Both moving. That front 76 Chevy bumper on number 7's come up a ways. Yeah, he put a 76 Chevy on there. Looks like 07's trying to get it in reverse and do a hit on him. 07 lost his front left wheel. It's flat. Shout out to these guys. First time, a lot of them are first time derbying, getting the youth involved in the sport. An affordable bone stock class, youth compact. Shout out Stanton Register. Check them out. They're on the banks taking pictures of both nights. She does an awesome job, Carrie, there. Find her on Facebook under Stanton Register. All kinds of pics from both nights. Looks like 33's sitting down there. He's overheated pretty good. And he's going to break off. Yep, 33 is breaking off, so Bryson Lindstrom from Beamer, Nebraska takes third. So we're down to number 7, Talon Colwell from Norfolk, and Emmett Norton from Norfolk, just down the road about 10 miles. As you can see, like I said before, guys, the track's holding up. These guys are running on flat tires, and they're not getting stuck. They're getting traction. Track's holding up just fine. This is one of my favorite tracks in the state of Nebraska to watch. Looks like 76 or number 7 76 Chevy front bumper broke loose, driver's side. So hopefully he doesn't lose that bumper the rest of the way, because head to head there, corner shot. Got her moving again. They're both wounded pretty good, though. Here comes Emmett Norton. Driver's side wheel shot. So he's getting a W body there, and Taylon's in a 2003 Honda Accord, he told me. Hilljob Graphics did all of his graphics on his car and door wraps and roof signs. Shout out to him. He was pretty excited when he was telling me about that. So like I was saying before, I derbied up till 2021, stepped away. I'm actually driving cars. I drove a lot of bone stock. Bone stock's my favorite class. Comes down to who can drive. You don't have the protectors there to protect your car. So if you drive, oh, we lost a bumper, red flag. But so if you come down to your driving, you can brake an axle a lot easier, etc. And I love that style because it comes down to your driving. You don't have the protectors there for you. But I ran a lot of bone stock towards the end. It was stock class before that, but I was never a mod or limited weld kind of guy just because I didn't want to spend that money either. So joined in on Nebraska Derby, like I said before, and been there since. Don't plan on going anywhere. Really enjoy it. Really knowledgeable about the sport. He asked me to build a car today. I know techniques keep changing, etc. So probably get my butt kicked, but who knows. Broke my wrist in my last year derbying, so got my hand caught actually in this track during Stanton 2 years ago. And so I've had some injuries derbying, you know, it's just part of it. But always a good time. I love the adrenaline.
And isn't it from holding the steering wheel when you're turning?
Yeah, I was turning in the middle of the track in the feature of the singles class 2 years ago and didn't see a car coming across the track as I was turning, and I caught my hand in the steering wheel and broke my wrist. So I got some plates in my body on that now. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Looks like...
It's like Rob's talking to Norton over there. Or, nope, not Rob.
One of the officials are talking. They're going back to the bank. So we're down to 7 and 07 in. 2 first, 07 in. This is his second derby. He ran Capital Carnage for the first time this year, and so they're both very new to the sport. Chasing each other here. 7 don't have a front bumper anymore, so he's trying to protect that front end. Well, they're going nose to nose still without a front bumper. He don't care. He's sending it.
We had some backfire on the 7 car.
Fired there. Back up. Going nose to nose again. They're both kind of in lip mode, I call it. I ran some 90s cars, 2018, 19 probably. Ran quite a few in the area fairs because I was doing a cheaper budget build. And once they went into limp mode, it was kind of like on a hope and a prayer to get to the end. Neither one's giving up. Both still making contact. kind of running away from each other. And here he comes with the contact. Like we said last night, we want to send a prayer out to Skinny with Track Shot Life. He's in the hospital. On behalf of Nebraska Derby, we want to send our prayers to him. Never a good situation when the Derby guy's in the hospital. I don't want to get into details there, but sending him a prayer. Let's see if Emmett Norton can get it refired here. Yep, he gets it refired. Let's see if he can get a hit. Otherwise, Talon Colwell has the last contact. He's been hitting the whole time without that front bumper lately and is still going. Yeah, they're both in limp mode.
They've got to be so excited.
I mean, winner's taking $700 here. Plus, I think there's a $300 Mad Dog possibly in this class. I think it was. And I bet number 7's probably going to get it right now. He just keeps going without that front bumper and hitting, so we'll see. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Left driver front contact there. Oh, are they calling it?
There it is. I think your winner is number 7, Talon Colwell from Norfolk, Nebraska, and 07N is second, Emmett Norton from Norfolk, Nebraska. Yep. He's excited. First Derby and his first win.
We'll see about getting him up here on the camera, too.
Yeah, he's 10 years old, I believe he told me.
How exciting. Giving the hugs. Great sportsmanship to the other guys there, too.
Yep. It looks like he's getting Mad Dog also. $200, I think it says maybe on that check. This fair gives out big plastic checks. Check out R&R, Rob Baker on Facebook. R&R Promotions, I believe, is his website. Gives all of his rules on there, etc. He's partnered with the Jeffrey McGee Derby up in Chamberlain for the Memorial Derby for him. Jeffrey lost his life in an accident in May, unfortunately, up on interstate in South Dakota, so they were doing a Memorial Derby for him. And I believe it's the last Derby in Chamberlain because it's something with the city.
It sounded like they annexed the land.
Yeah, annexed the land or something, so it was
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So it's our last Derby in September 23rd up in Chamberlain. So Rob has teamed up with guys up there, and I think it's Rob's Rules, but they are running their Derby. So check them out. He's got tomorrow night, I think Rob has Sarpy County, Springfield, Nebraska Derby. And a couple more coming up over in Iowa. So check them out on Facebook. Check out their webpage for all the rules and everything. Check out Nebraska Derby on Facebook. Find us on YouTube. Check out our website. A lot of good info on our website. If you Derby Nebraska, the schedule's on there. The promoter, etc. I think there's like 5 to 7 promoters in the state. So we have everyone listed on there, all their info. Tonight there is 4 derbies, I believe, in the state of Nebraska alone, plus the Mobridge, South Dakota team show going on. And I heard it's been raining up there, pouring, but they're still putting on a show. If you guys need to check out the hit from Chris Williams up there last night, flying out of his car going nose to nose with the caddy. Check that out. So it's on the internet, it's on YouTube, etc. That was quite the hit up there I seen. I don't know if seatbelt broke or what, but he went flying out the front of the car and broke his nose, I heard, and everything. I want to thank the Fair Board and the farmers donating their tractors. Pulling off cars off the track tonight. We got Fair Board members in blue and area farmers in just plain clothing. Tim Kubish coming in the track with a Fair Board member, donating his telehandler to help get cars off the track. A lot of volunteers, a lot of donations, so this stuff is not possible without these guys, so thank them any way we can. You want to announce?
Sure.
So I think I'm going to try to get the one youth driver up here, that one. Talk to him a bit. Got Kobe Jensen joining me. Like I said, Cody and AJ are out, so I'm going to try to get some different guys up here tonight. Help me out. It's not a one-man show. Trent's still behind the scenes. You ran last night.
Yep. It was
Car,
fun.
car looks a little rough out there, but
Yeah, it was fun, but I had to do what I had to do, and we'll see if we can fix it for another one or start on a new one next year, so we'll see.
yeah.
Haven't really looked it over. It's been sitting in the same spot since last night, so.
Once we get the track cleared, we're going to have the minivans coming in next. Looks like there's 4 of them. Omaha, Nebraska, Madison, Nebraska, Allen, Nebraska, and Wayne, Nebraska. And the winner is going to drive out.
Is that like a youth class then there? Or?
Yep, it was 16 and under. So like I was telling the people watching, it was 2 10-year-olds. I believe the winner was 10. And then 14-year-old and another, I don't remember what the other one was, but they're all pretty young. This was his second derby.
That was like Carnage there.
Yep.
That car was.
Yep, the first derby, the kid that won, that was his first derby. The girl had derbied before, but not very much. And the other kid, it was his first derby also.
Gotta learn somehow.
And the dad, Mike Clemens, the boy that won, Talon, he actually donated that number 33 car to that kid, like I was saying before. He got a free car, so derby guys helping derby guys out.
Yeah, it's always a nice thing to do. People helping each other out. And
that's how we get involved in the sport, especially the young guys.
Yep.
I mean, parts are expensive.
they are very.
But, I mean, I remember when I was buying old iron cars for $700, $800. Now, most of them are $2,000 for really clean ones, etc. I've seen some Chevy wagons bring high money.
Yeah, I remember I used to be able to buy a Crown Vics, stuff like that, for $300-400 and barely find them for under 700, something like that nowadays.
Gonna get the winner of the youth compact up here.
Both put the headset on, and then Derek was going to talk to you here, okay?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm here with the winner of the youth compact, Talon, right?
Talon.
Talon. Sorry, I was butchering his name a little bit. And his dad rode with him, Mike.
Yep.
How's it feel to win your first Derby?
It felt awesome.
I seen you getting out of the car. You were pretty pumped.
Oh, yeah.
So you got $700, and it looks like you got Mad Dog too, right?
Yep.
So you got 900, was it? 900 for your first Derby. That's pretty good. I wish I would have got that.
Better than me last night.
Hey, he followed in your footsteps, got Mad Dog.
He told me he was going to try to get one.
Hey, I was impressed because you drove like the last at least 5 minutes without a front bumper, and that car never quit.
We lost the bumper, and I told him we don't quit.
Yeah, and then we won it.
Yep, and just so you know, your bumper's over there.
Yeah, we're going to need
Okay.
that. We're going to need that.
I was saying, it's a 76 Chevy bumper. Like I was telling people at home, it's kind of expensive. So you won your first Derby. Car took a little bit of damage in the front end.
Yeah.
What's your future plans now?
Try and wreck more cars.
Gonna build another one?
course.
It's addictive. I mean, I know you knew the second place kid. You guys were battling out. Fortunately, beat him. So, I mean.
Yeah, and the third place car, that's one of our cars as well.
Yep. I heard you donated that car for him to run.
Yep.
That's awesome, helping out the youth get in the sport. I mean, like I was telling people at home, parts are getting expensive, everything, so anything to help out these younger guys. You're 10, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so I was right. So he's 10 years old, just won $900, and, I mean, got Mad Dog, plus he won. Doesn't get any better than that. Anyone you give a shout out to?
Shout out to my grandpa and grandma, my grandma shop nerd,
Ludicky Oil,
Ludicky Oil,
Next Gen Catalytic Converters, Hill Job Graphics. You probably should give a shout out to your dad.
to my dad, Mike Clemens.
So, I was watching on Snapchat. Did you build most of the car and weld it up? Was that right?
No.
No?
He helped quite a bit, yeah.
You learn how to weld though and stuff?
No.
Not yet?
He's going to. If he's gonna keep derbying,
Yeah.
we're gonna learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is a skill like, I mean, them labor skills like that are in demand in today's world. I mean, if you want to be a plumber,
Yep.
electrician,
Yep.
welder, etc., it's a good thing to learn. So, I'm not saying college isn't bad or anything, but the skilled laborers are high demand across the nation. Looks like the vans are getting lined up here.
Yep.
There'll be 4 of them, like I was saying, in the next heat. Good job, bud, and appreciate you coming up here and taking time to talk to us.
Thanks, Derek.
I'm going to get the vans going here.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, guys.
Okay, bye.
Double zero is I don't have a double zero here, so hold on. I'm gonna do the ones. At 1220 is Adam Dover. 67 is Jacob Stewart, Allen, Nebraska. And number 7 is Chad Bill Hemer from Wayne, Nebraska. So the double zero is Cadell Caldwell from Omaha, Nebraska. So we got Omaha, Nebraska, Madison, Nebraska, Allen, Nebraska, and Wayne, Nebraska. Jacob, I interviewed him earlier, number 67 there, and he was telling me he ran that van in Dixon, I believe, and took 4th. So this is its 2nd run, and all the other ones are fresh. The double zero, this is his first time running a van, or Derby ever also. He was telling me. His buddy talked him into derbying. Got some sponsors up here. Looks like Greenhorn Bar is one of the big ones on the side. There's also a Mad Dog in this class. I think it's $250 or $200 also. Pays $700 to win, I believe, too. Everyone will get paid in this class. Oh, here comes the 00. See what he does. Oh, big hit. Just a miss by Dover there. Adam Dover, Madison, Nebraska. Here comes the 00 again. I really enjoy this class. It seems like it's growing. They're fun to watch.
Definitely fun to watch. Hard hitting too.
Yes. As Rob was saying before, that some of these vans will beat a SUV out, like a Grand Jeep Cherokee, etc.
Yep.
And this is bone stock vans too, so basically it's wire that everything's shut, put a bumper on it, some tires, and move the fuel cell, and put a battery box in, and a little bit of a cage, and the driver's door welded. Looks like everything else is wired basically.
Not much you can do to them anymore.
Looks like 1220 lost a back tire. Driver's side's flat. Here comes 00. Oh, he's got it. Big hit there. Getting off the wall. Here he comes. Ooh, another big hit by 67 on the 00 there. Key is to use your back end, I think, as long as you can in this class. Another big hit by 1220.
Can't really go anywhere back end on these.
Swung and a miss by 00. Cadell Caldwell. Track is pretty greasy for these, but they're doing good. Oh, another big hit by the 00. He's going for Mad Dog.
Laying him.
Oh, he died though. Let's see if he gets it refired. Hopefully he gets it refired because he's laying the hits. Yeah, he got refired.
Got refired now.
Got a hit by the number 7 there.
Comes 00 again.
Is he gonna get it? Got a hit, but not a big one. Looks like the number 1220 has a steering issue. Both of his tires are kind of bowing out, so he's got some steering issue going on there. Not terrible, but there is a little slight steering.
Oh, that was a good hit.
67 laid over the front driver's side of that number 7. Big hit by 1220. Number 7 breaks off. Chad Billheimer from Wayne, Nebraska. If I butcher anyone's name, I'm sorry. I know some of these people and some of these people I don't. Apologize in advance.
Good hit by number 67, I think, or number 0.
That's one of them safari vans. Things are tough in the back, I hear. Weather is perfect right now. Rain passed, went around us, and it is a beautiful temp right now. No breeze, but it's at least cool. Sun's trying to shine through the clouds right now. Got 3 left. Like I said, shout out XP Derby Parts, platinum sponsor. Check them out on Facebook, their website. Find all kinds of derby parts. Local guys, message me. I got some parts on hand from them. I can get you pricing, etc. on them. Got lip guards, tilted bumper brackets. I think all the bead locks are sold as of last night. But message me. Message Cody Pete, get a hold of either one of us, or message the Nebraska Derby page. 67's trying to line up for a shot here. Big hit in the passenger side doors.
Passenger side door.
Looks like 1220. Adam Dover's trying to get refired. Taking a head-on hit by the 00. I think Wednesday night, was it Wednesday night? Or Wednesday, we got like 3.5 inches of rain here. Most rain we've seen in like 2 years. So track was sitting pretty greasy and muddy, and I thank the fair board for working hard, getting it to where it's at. Held up well last night. It's going to hold up tonight. Oh, they're all in limp mode or what? No, 67's still going. Taking a big hit here to the front of the 00. 1220, he's on the clock pretty big.
Oh, 00 got it fired back up.
Oh, so did 1220, and right as he got fired, he's got her fired up too. All 3 moving. Here comes 67, Jake Stewart from Allen, Nebraska. Shout out to his work Grossenberg implement there, and Wayne that donated all his cage material he said for him. It's pretty awesome. Say he normally runs 80s bone stock cars, so this is his first van build. I think he did a pretty good job. That back end's tough. Big hit by 67 again. 00 is getting out of there. Cattle. C-A-D-L-E. Caudle. Sorry if I butchered your name. Red flag.
You got a gas leak down there, I think, on the 1220.
And 1220 just breaks off, so he'll take 3rd. So we're down to the 00 and 67. Jake Stewart and Cattle Caldwell from Omaha. Good hour-and-a-half drive, so thank him for coming up and supporting the show. See what they're doing here. Adam Dover's climbing out. I think they're both running and moving yet, so gonna battle it out here. Green flag's up. See when they wave it here. Waving the green flag. Here we go. Battling out 1st and 2nd right now.
The rears on both these cars are actually fairly hard.
I think the one, well, I know the black and white is Safari. I think the other one looks like a Chrysler Town and Country, I think. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Them are pretty tough vans, too, though. little bit of cat and mouse right here. Here he comes, a 00. Ooh, you got that back wheel a little bit. '67 died. We'll see if he gets it refired here. Oh, refired. Keeps dying on him. Here comes 00. Swung and a miss on the wrong vehicle there.
'67. Have an issue with fuel or something.
I think 00, I think is going to get him here if he keeps driving smart. Got cat and mouse going here.
Oh, 00 died.
Got something flying out underneath the hood of the 67, though. I don't know what that was. Oh, 00 got something broke there.
It looks like his axle, I think.
Yeah, I think he got his axle there. Good hit by the 00 there.
Yep.
Yep, broke that axle off. 67 van, I think he's going to get him here. That was a good hit. And tire fell off. Red flag, they're going to pick up the tire. That was a good hit. Like I said earlier, guys, Border Wars is moving to Iowa next year. Central Iowa, Adele, Iowa there. I think I derbied there in 21 maybe, my last year with Jacob Prusman. 448. I think I ran a show there. I can't remember, but anyways, good facility. Right, not far from Des Moines, Iowa, so right off the interstate there. After Blizzard Bash and after Gold Rush, we're going to announce the Border Wars details of all the classes and everything coming. So stay tuned. Follow us on Facebook. Follow Rob, R&R Total Destruction Promotions on Facebook for details. Going to be a heck of a show next year. If you missed the last couple years, it's going to be better, I believe. Especially adding bone stock and compacts to the Border Wars.
So, bone stock and compacts from each state going to battle out too?
Yes, but not as many.
Okay.
It's going to get capped. I think we're still going to cap off the states at 20 for the big class, but then the smaller class we're going to cap off lower. But a rumor I heard is Team Illinois has got 20 guys that want to sign up already for the big class.
Nice.
Jake Stewart gets second. Allen, Nebraska, and Zero gets first derby ever. Cadell Caldwell from Omaha, Nebraska. He's going to be thrilled. Mad Dog is going to be I think the 00.
Andrew, who is that?
Yes, 00 gets Mad Dog, and he gets $300. So he's taking home,
$1,000.
is it 1,000?
Like 700 to win and
Yeah.
$300 Mad Dog. So
Getting out of his car, he's thrilled. I'm going to get him up here, hopefully, talk to him. So that's our second first-time derbier, first-time winner tonight. Good luck coming off this track.
had one last night too in the 90s and newer with Carson Tamashi.
Yes, hometown boy won his first derby in the 90s and newer full-size class last night.
And be sure if you want to watch Cal, he did an interview with Derek here earlier today. So if you want to go back on Nebraska Derby's Facebook page, you can watch his interview.
I'm going to try to get him up here. Stanton Register is taking pictures with all the checks and trophies on the track, so we let them do that. We thank them for that. They publish it in the paper, publish it on the Facebook. She does a very awesome, good job at that. Can't thank them enough. Thank the fair board, everything they've done this week for just the entire fair in general. Tractor pull, derby. Tomorrow there's a car show here. All the 4-H shows. Showing the animals, showing the exhibits. There's some awesome food vendors here. I mean, I love county fair time.
Wasn't for the fair board, none of this would be possible without them. And
Lee was asking where's Jake out of again.
Jake Stewart?
Omaha.
No, he was out of Allen,
Allen.
Nebraska. He
Allen,
got second.
Nebraska. Lee, Allen, Nebraska.
Once again, thank the fair board and the farmers donating their pull-off equipment, clearing the track after every heat. So many people have to come together and make a derby happen. It's unbelievable. Thank the Stanton and Hoskins Woodland Park Fire Department and Rescue Squad being here tonight. In case something happens, we have not had to use them tonight. We had a couple small fires last night, but other than that, everything went good. Shout out to Zach Anderson with Northeast Pipe and Panel, Hartington, Nebraska, for donating all the portable panels around the fairgrounds. He does that for the county fairs and other events here. I'm gonna see here.
He's walking back to his car. So.
Well, that's Jake Stewart.
00's walking back to
Yep.
his car out of there. Bone stock, next class we got coming up. We got
Yeah, it'll be the 80s,
8
our
cars
old iron
there.
and 80s mix. It's a bone stock build class. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drivers. Looks like there will be 3 from Stanton, 1 from Norfolk, 1 from Madison, 1 from Shelby, and 1 from Rising City, and 1 from Hoskins, Nebraska. So all Nebraska boys. And I think there's only 1 old iron out there. The rest are new iron. Greg Brander brought a Pontiac. Rusty one, he said, but he'd
Rusty.
be good enough for bone stock. So
Went through the flood and said, I was talking to him earlier, he said he hasn't even taken dirt out of it from the flood, so he was joking around. So the track might come up dry with all the dirt falling out of the frame.
yeah. He's got a high cage in that thing.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, it won it for him, though.
Yep.
That back end actually packed pretty good on the 00. Yeah, if he didn't get that axle broke, I don't know what would have happened there. They still would have been battling, I think. Must have been a rear-wheel drive van there. I don't know much about vans.
He had skid loader tires on the back.
Yeah. We stopped him to tell him to come up here, and his van died in the entry, so we got to push him out of the way.
I think
Sorry,
that-
guys.
1220, his halo broke, it looks like. That's why they stopped.
Oh.
You can see the bar hanging down there on the side.
All right, my wife just texted me. I got to give a shout out to my kids before they go to bed, so. Shout out to my wife, Brittany, my boy, Cole, boy, Tate, daughter, Harper, and daughter, Paisley, twins. So shout out to them before they go to bed for the night. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for letting me do this. Trent's up here. Trent, you want to tell your nieces and nephews good night?
Well, good night.
Good night from Trent. See you in the morning, bright and early for church. Pulling out the 1220, and yeah, his halo broke. That's what happened. Driver's side. Had to stop it for safety, but I think he was about done anyways because he was having a mechanical issue. Yeah, the weld broke there. Got the last van coming out. Yeah. Clean snap of that axle right off. That back end's tough yet, though.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Leafs under that thing. I don't know much about vans, so I'm just kind of looking here.
Looks like that shock broke.
It's a
on the
GMC
driver,
Safari.
passenger side
It's
too.
a GMC Safari. And I don't know if it's because it don't have the window in the back, if that's what makes them so tough. That getting that extra,
Yeah.
no window there. He's got like 16-inch donuts on the front. Thank you for watching from Kentucky. Looks like we got Arizona, Kentucky, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota. Any of you guys want to comment where else you're watching from? Especially if you're watching from overseas, not the United States. It's kind of cool. We got Rob's Hell Week going on, called it right now. It's a point series. Had some derby vendors step up to the plate. I think Noah Sarnes with his steering, I don't know, SSW steering, donated a steering shaft. Plus, there's some tires, I believe, from someone else, and it's $2,500 to win his points. So guys are chasing the points in the bone stock, which will be the next class we're going to watch. So this was unfortunately not a point show, but there was a point show on Council Bluffs the other night, I believe, York on Thursday night, and there's a couple more left. Arlington got canceled due to the rain, but we got guys chasing $2,500 in the point series. There's a local kid from Stanton here leading it, Brendan Borgman, currently. We got New York on here. We got Minnesota. Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Not at the moment.
You don't have a girlfriend or anything?
No, I do not. I don't think I could derby if I had one of them.
Yeah. We got starting to line up the last class of the night, the Old Iron A stock mixed class. Shout out to Lanew's Auto Parts for sponsoring this year. I heard Bryce was doing some major suspension damage up there in Mobridge this weekend with his wagon.
Looked pretty rough yesterday.
Did you see that, as I was talking earlier, did you see the hit by Chris Williams?
Yeah.
Did he break his nose?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Sent me a Snapchat this morning. His nose didn't look too good.
I don't know if was he wearing a seatbelt or what happened there.
I think it broke, and his seat was already broke, I think, too.
I think he went head-to-head with Chris Lancaster there from
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Style, yeah.
It's been raining up there the whole time they set the derby.
Yep. I know him, because Chris was with Derek Cleveland, and I don't remember the other guy's name, but I heard they turned it up pretty good in the heat yesterday. That's always a good show, it seems like. I've always wanted to go up there. People always say it's a good show, but I've just never gotten the chance to go up there and watch it.
Yeah. I wish it wasn't always the same weekend of Stanton.
Yeah. The stock cars rolling up in line here.
I got the van winner coming up here. So let him get situated here. All right, how do you say your name? Because I probably was butchering it.
Cadle.
Cadle.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's hold on. We got 3P coming in first. Lucas Poshton, Hoskins, Nebraska. Kobe Wolf, 13, Stanton, Nebraska. Followed in by 61, Greg Brandel, Madison, Nebraska. Followed in by number 20, B. Grant Brigham from Shelby, Nebraska, which he won Osceola the other night. And Cohen Callahan, 654 from Rising City, Nebraska. Number 96, Blake Huseman from Stanton, Nebraska. 55, Jake Betson from Norfolk, Nebraska. And followed by 99, Kurt Wilkin in a cleanest Buick I've seen in a long time from Stanton, Nebraska. Yeah, he's got that metric Buick, and it is clean. We'll see how it holds up. So, how did it feel to win your first Derby in a van ever?
It felt good. It felt really good.
And you got Mad Dog.
Yeah, that's what I said I wanted to do when you interviewed me in the pits. And
so you got $1,000?
Yes, sir.
$1,000, Richard. First Derby. I mean, you put on a good show. You got that last axle shot, and that's what got you. Got it for you.
Yep.
I was a little worried there because I back in on the other on Jake Stewart's van was tough.
Yeah. That one hit I took, the key coming out of the ignition.
Oh, green flag. So we're live on YouTube right now. Got anyone you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Cody Christensen for helping me build the car and let me run it. I want to give a shout out to Titanium HVAC in Omaha, Nebraska, and also Greenhorn here in Stanton. And I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad if you guys are watching back home. I love you guys.
Ooh, big hit.
Good hit by 3P.
Big hit by Lucas Poshton there. Mud is flying tonight. Track is perfect. These guys are getting after it. I think it's $2,000 to win, maybe? Or 1,200.
1,200.
Track is always good here. It's always a good track.
Yeah, 1,200 to win. My bad. 1,200 to win, plus a $500 Mad Dog, I believe. We got cars twisting all kinds of goofy already. Jake Benson is bellying hard already. Lucas Poshton took that corner shot. He's sitting goofy. Kurt Wilkins' bumper curled up there in that clean Buick.
Colby Wolf looking to line up a shot here.
Blake Huseman's back end is packed in perfect. Oh, big hit. Greg Brandel's in the only old iron out there in that Pontiac here on the end. Folded up perfect though. I don't know if that's a Bonneville or what, but it's a Pontiac.
Looks like a Bonneville from...
Comes Kobe Wolf.
Oh, shit.
It's tacky out there. Big hit by Kobe Wolf there on the Kurt Wilkins back end of his Buick.
At least it's somewhat going up instead of going down on Kurt Wilkins' car there.
Yeah.
Front bumper's not looking too
Front
hot,
bumper's
but
about ready to break off, it looks like. So you think you're going to run the van again?
I hope so. I'm going to try to fix it and run it again tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You're going down to Springfield.
Yes, sir.
Another one of Rob Baker's shows.
Yep. Rob was already telling me how I should plate it and run it.
What is this plate rule in the vans, do you know?
I believe you're allowed to do 2 or 3 plates, I believe. Oh, shit.
So, red flag.
Blakehausen.
You get a pull. If you get pushed on the track here, you pushed over the wall, Rob pulls you off. He doesn't put up with that. If you drive yourself up on the wall, that's a different story. So you don't get pulled off, so they're going to pull them off. Which is Callahan from Rising City. So if you get pushed up on the wall by another driver, you get pulled off. It looks like everyone is still moving. No one's out yet, but the cars are bending. But this is a bone stock, so expect that.
It's a lot more fun to watch when you see cars bend.
Oh, yeah. This is my favorite class because, like I said before, it comes down to driving. You don't have the protectors to protect you. It comes down to driving style.
Yep.
I'm just glad the weather held off.
Yeah. I was worried because it started pouring right at the beginning of the Derby, but
Yep.
sun's shining now. Like I told the people at home, are watching all over the world, we're in tornado watch, but I'm not gonna
Nebraska.
complain about the moisture. We
No.
need it.
Yes. Oh, looks like Kurt Wilkin just pulled his stick down there.
Kurt Wilkins out from Norfolk, Nebraska, or Stanton. He will take 8th place. Got him back off the wall. Payloader's getting set back in place. Thanks Dinkel Implement for donating a new JCB payloader for use at the fair here. Green flag.
Lucas Poshins just pulled his stick,
Oh.
3P. He'll take 7th place.
From Hoskins. That's that 2-year build bone stock. This is his first full-size car, too. She's twisting bad. The Springfield Derby will not be live. We will not be there, unfortunately, for those asking. Greg Brandel sitting very good in that old iron Pontiac. Kobe Wolf sitting mint in the front. Yeah, Kobe was telling me before the show he's been through 6 trainings in 2 cars, so he's had a rough season. Hopefully this training holds up for him. Oh, big hit.
Those yaks are, I don't know what broke. Looks like
Spring. Spring fell out of Kobe Wolf's car there on that hit. That rear end sitting wonky. That rear end, she's sitting on the ground now. Looks like Jake Benson's trying to get it refired down there in the corner. Oh, big hit by Kobe Wolf. Nosing Blake Huseman. Took that corner shot. Ooh. Another big hit.
Number 55 snapped his stick.
55. Jake Benson, Nebraska, takes 6th. Oh, another big nose and nose.
Oh, look at all the.
Yeah, there goes the radiators in both them cars. Blake Huseman and 20B Grant Brigham from Shelby went nose to nose there. I think there's a $500 Mad Dog, though, so we'll see.
And Colby Wolf just, well, maybe not.
He lost the spring there. We'll see.
I think he's lost forward in his training, it looks like, too.
And here comes the rain again. I don't know. Everyone except Greg is wounded hard here in the front. We'll see who times out first. I don't know if it's going to be Kobe Wolf or Grant Brigham. Getting timeout first here. And Grant Brigham is breaking off, taking 5th from Shelby, Nebraska. Going nose to nose here a little bit. Telling Kobe Wolf to break off, so he will take 4th. I think Blake Huseman's probably going to take 3rd here.
Oh! Got the corner of both cars on that one. Greg Brandel finished 3rd last night in the limited well class.
Yes, Greg ran last night in the light weld class and took 3rd. Down to 2, Greg Brandel from Madison and Cohen Callahan from Rising City. Greg's front end is clean yet. He's bellying a little. He's come up a little, not bad. Twisting the hair on that passenger side. For those asking, what other derbies are we going to be at? I can't say yet. We're working on some stuff right now in the works for September. I have nothing finalized yet. We're working on that. Once it's finalized, we'll post it on Facebook. We did record Dixon, Nebraska, Inwood, Iowa earlier in the season. Find them on YouTube. Border Wars back here in Stanton at June. That's moving to Iowa, like we said, next year. First weekend in June. Adele, Iowa, Border Wars 2024. We'll announce all the details after Gold Rush and Blizzard Bash in November. Hopefully we can pull some Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, and maybe some other state cars there. We'll see. It's been a good show every year. Quality drivers, quality builds. It's fun. And plus, if you just show up and your state wins, you get $1,000. Where else can you get that? Greg speeding them the back end. He ain't gonna hurt it.
Oh. Steering shaft must have hit the firewall or something. And
got a hit by Greg Brandel there. New iron forward. Versus the old iron Pontiac. Look at this track right now. It is perfect. You could lose 2 wheels and get around probably just fine.
yes.
Let's see if Greg Brandel gets it done here. Cohen refired. He got it refired up. He's not sitting in a good position right now, though, between 2 dead cars. And I think he has a steering issue, like you said. Yeah, he's got a hard time steering that car there, you can tell. He's got to put all of his body in to turn that thing.
There you go, made a hit there.
Do you know Tyler Huseman?
Yep.
He was commenting earlier on you.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Tyler, Blake, Jeff.
Oh, is he related to them?
Yeah.
Okay, I know Blake and Jeff. I don't know anyone else, so.
Ooh.
So did you build the van in Omaha?
Yes, sir. Well, technically, we built it at our shop in Memphis, but
Where's that at?
Memphis, Nebraska. It's between Ashland and Gretna.
Yeah, I've never been there. No idea. I was just wondering what people thought of a derby van in Omaha. That's why I was like,
It definitely gets some look.
yeah. Weiss family lives down there. That's why I was just wondering. Oh, now he's got that bumper stuck in that passenger window.
Oh. That's going to be hard to get unstuck. Oh.
There, got it.
Oh, well.
Greg's feeding in them doors. Very good driving there. Beat that cage. Were you in a Chrysler Town and Country?
No, I was in a Ford Windstar.
Oh, we were wrong.
Both wrong.
Tough van, though, looks like.
Yeah, the only downside, it has a fiberglass hood,
Oh.
and we couldn't find another one to put on it.
Yeah, but the back end was rolling nice, it looked like.
Yeah, it seemed pretty solid when I was hitting.
Going nose to nose here. Greg's definitely got the stronger front end right now. 6.54, he's almost bellied. Let's see here. So we got Cohen and Greg Brandel battling it out. First and second in the 80s old iron stock mix. Big hit by Greg there. Here comes Greg.
Oh.
There it is. Big hit. Greg's going. He wants to end this. There we go. See if he Cohen Callahan gets it refired. Here comes Greg again. Big hit. Got him in the corner. He's on the clock.
I don't think he got it refired there.
I don't think he will. That frame was on the ground. Oh, he got it refired. I don't know if he'll be able to move, though, because he has, like, no steering.
Oh.
Greg's not going to let him out of that corner. There goes Greg's radiator. Just blew, and I think he died. Uh-oh. Oh, Greg don't have the last hit no more. Oh, he got it refired. Greg's got the last hit now. Here comes. Let's see. Oh, he's going to send it again. Greg's going to get away from him. He knows he is wounded on steering. He can still steer, but it's hard. Oh, here we go. What's going to happen?
Pulling the door off.
Oh, broke off. Greg Brandel takes first. Madison, Nebraska, followed by 654 Cohen Callahan from Rising City, followed by Blake Huseman from Stanton, Nebraska. Fourth place, Kobe Wolf, Stanton, Nebraska. Fifth place, Grant Brigham, Shelby, Nebraska. Sixth place, Jake Betson, Norfolk, Nebraska. Seventh place, 3P, Lucas Poshton, Hoskins, Nebraska. Eighth place, Kurt Wilkins, Stanton, Nebraska. I will let you know who the Mad Dog is in a second. So it looks like $1,200 is going home to the winner. And 80s Old Iron
Lucas
Stock.
Poston is the Mad Dog.
So 3P, Lucas Poshton is your Mad Dog. And he will take home $500, I believe, in that. Plus what place he got?
I think 500.
Was that 500?
Yep.
So 500. Well, that will wrap up tonight's show. Thanks for streaming, joining us. Like I said, follow us on Facebook, Nebraska Derby, YouTube. Also, our website. You'll find a lot of Derby schedules on there and stuff. Trent works really hard at that. And follow Rob Baker, R&R, on Facebook and his website. We got some big announcements coming in the future between Border Wars and hopefully some other shows. And then you can go back and watch all of our previous shows that we streamed. Some were live, some were just recorded, like Inwood, Iowa, and Dixon, Nebraska. We just recorded, but Dixon was a heck of a show if you missed it. Dixon, Nebraska was back in July. Was a heck of a derby.
And if anybody wants their show recorded, live stream, feel free to reach out to us. Contact Trent on Nebraska Derby. That's myself. And we'll get you set up with all the goodness.
Yep. And too bad Cody couldn't be here tonight, or AJ, but I think we got her done. Thanks for joining me, guys, and thanks for
Thank
putting
you.
on a